Oh man, I'm doing this out of my own heart. And, I gotta just do this because I feel like it's the right thing to do. I feel like Detroit definitely humbled me down, and I owe an apology to all the Detroit Lion fans out there that I probably pissed off or ticked off, whatever word you want to use. You guys just put an absolute thorough beat down on the Minnesota Vikings. I don't even want to look at the score. I think the score was 32-9. I stopped paying attention to the whole entire game. When there was about 4 minutes left in the game, I looked at the score. Was like, there's no way we score that amount of points to even tie the Lions, whatever the case may be. It's just, as a Vikings fan, I just got to stop doing that to myself. I got to stop getting caught in the moment, and just because they do good, they do pretty good during the regular season and all that. Just the same old story, just being a Vikings fan. It's Randy Moss's fault why I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. And then I'm wearing my I just had a watch party. And then I decided to wear my very first Vikings jersey that I ever got. It's a replica Dante Culpepper jersey. I got this when I was 18 years old. Got a Foot Locker that was inside of a mall that's no longer around over here in Toledo, Ohio. And wow, I just don't have anything to say. I just wanted to, apologize to Detroit Lion fans out there. Just, I kept asking myself, I kept wondering, like, how is it possible that we've got two top 10 wide receivers, or two, whatever you want to call it. And for sure, Justin Jefferson is up there. Jordan Addison, you can say he's top 10, or if you want to say he's not, whatever the case may be. But he's been putting up some pretty good numbers. It's his second year in the league. I just don't understand how you guys have I don't know how many people on injury reserved on the defensive side, and you guys still did a phenomenal job on defense against the Vikings offense. I just don't get it. I don't understand how that's a possibility, like in sports in general, and basketball, football. I would even say like hockey. I don't know, man. I'm just dumbfounded. I'm just out of it right now. But I just don't understand how the Minnesota Vikings could not generate nothing on offense, going up against one of the more banged up defenses of all time, and they were still having injury, like players falling on the ground, being injured while the game was going on, to add to more injuries to your guys' already depleted roster. I don't know. Hats out to the Detroit Lions for humbling me all the way down. Next week, the Minnesota Vikings go out to LA and get a rematch with the Rams. The only thing I'm looking forward to, that I'm going to be looking forward to, is JJ McCarthy. Is JJ McCarthy going to start? He was walking around on the sidelines. They showed him, and reports said a few weeks ago JJ McCarthy would be good if the Vikings made it to the playoffs. I look at it like this now. Sam Darnold, definitely not a long-term solution. We're not going to win the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold at the quarterback spot. Give JJ McCarthy the playoff experience. That way, that'll be his first game as a pro. Even if it's a blowout, the Rams blow us out, it doesn't even matter. Sam Darnold isn't taking us anywhere. The pressure was too much for him. And JJ McCarthy, hey, even if he has a poor performance, just let him. But if you don't want to risk re-injuring him, so I don't know if that's actually a good way to go about it. But if he's healthy enough, let him go in there for a few plays. If the game gets out of hand with Sam Darnold, I say the second half belongs to JJ McCarthy. Let him get his feet wet in the playoffs. At this point, I know it's not officially a white flag. It's a washcloth. But at this point, the season is over. Minnesota Vikings season is over. I'm officially waving the white flag. The Vikings. I'm not doing that. I'm not buying that anymore. I'm not buying the Vikings for the rest of the season to go out there and win the Super Bowl. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm done. I'm just done. It is what it is. Skull Vikings, man. I'm gonna go and take a shower and wash some of all this sorrow off of my body and just lay in my own misery until I go to sleep. Skull Vikings, I guess.